I just recorded a video with absolutely no sound, so I thought I'd try it again. I wanted to just record and share that I felt a lot of expansion, and I started this new chapter of, this third installment of my videos called Dissolving, and I felt so much expansion and so much like I'm really, on to the next step or whatever. And then I kind of regressed into feeling small, and sometimes I feel like I'm nowhere at all. Like I'm like it's pride talking and, small me. And there's shame that comes with that of like, I keep going back and forth. And as I say that, it feels good to just share that and release it. Like in my body, things are feeling just loosening up and lighter. In the last couple of days, I'm again getting to this place of being tired of feeling, really avoiding feeling that I have felt so disconnected and just not taking the time to feel my experience. And I got tired of being up in my head again and just feeling drudgy. So yesterday and today, I've been trying to get back to, building a tolerance level for sitting with sensation and feeling things in my stomach and not finding something else to do. I've deleted all the games and distractions and stuff on my phone. Like, okay, instead of doing that, sit and feel. But instead of doing that, I've just been doing nothing at all. Just finding the next thing or trying to watch another video, of sage advice, but just my body's been really shut down. I don't know. And yesterday and this morning, I've allowed for more sensation and really I'm getting tired of this again. And it's that example of, acknowledging suffering. The Four Noble Truths are really running my life nowadays. Like I'm really noticing them as part of a visceral knowledge of that all of these temporary so I feel like I'm using lingo and but just to explain the Four Noble Truths are being acknowledging that grasping onto the normal ways of life is kind of suffering, even the pleasure stuff. So kind of acknowledging suffering. I'm so going to get this wrong, but the stuff that I remember that I seem to be living by at the moment, you notice it, and then you try to get away from desire and aversion of things, and you clear aggregates, which is the habits of your system. And it seems like feeling into them and really allowing space to feel those things fully is what clears them. And then just to stay in that, stay in sensation, stay in the present moment. and not to grasp, to continue to not grasp onto things and to not try to get away from things, but just to fully feel what's going on. So I've been trying to get back into that these last couple of days after. I mean, the truth is, in the last couple of weeks, I've felt disconnected, but I am in every day trying to open back up to that. But there's just been a lot of fear thinking and doctor stuff and meeting stuff and things that kind of to push me around. And yesterday and last night to really allow for, I made it a point to feel those fears and to let them really fill me and to not buy into them, to create space for them without buying into them. So my mind gets going whenever I allow for this. So this is part of that, but like talking about it instead of just doing it. But I felt like it's okay to take a moment real quick, because this thinking stuff, it happens whether I'm recording a video or not. So recording a video lets it express, and it's like journaling, like putting things down. Because then it's like, okay, you got to say it and process and back to like the work of creating space for sensation and really holding space for this moment and not getting away from shame and exposure. There was a meeting that I had this week that made me feel that shame and exposure, and just to remember that my nervous system really, there's a lot to recover from, and it's okay to hold space for those things and to not be ashamed of still having aggregates to clear, and to really give them space and to have the humility to not, to just be with this stuff and not float away from it. And whenever I am feeling good, to not be like, oh, good, I'm past all that. There's no past getting there's no getting past anything. The best way is to be with everything that is, and to not deny anything that's ever been true about me, because it's all right here. All of those truths, all of those pasts are right here, and they're part of me. So the wisest thing I can do is to hold space for all that and to not deny it. So yeah, felt compelled to share. So I'm going to see if I can keep holding space and feeling that's in my stomach right now, feeling exposure, and really embracing everything that's coming up for me and not burying it and not denying it.